Welcome back to another Battleground commentary with your host Hansol the Pyromaniac. And in this commentary, sorry, I wanted to try a new intro. Did you guys like my DJ intro? It's pretty good, huh? Pretty good. Anyways, in this commentary, I kind of want to talk a little bit about fire mages in their current state as we speak. I know, and you guys know, and I know that you guys know that fire mages currently are not too great. They're not the best. They're not the worst, but they're definitely not up there. And I know that you guys know that because every video of mine, there's at least one comment on someone asking me how I cope with fire mages. Like, how do you even play fire still? Like, how are you doing this? How are you doing that? Or they're just telling me to reroll frost. And I know that those people that tell me to reroll frost are new viewers because the hardcore viewers, the old school ones on my channel, they know what's up. They know that fire is forever, right? But yeah, fire at the moment is not the best, but I still stick through it. And you guys always ask me, like, you know, how do you, continue to play fire even though it's so shit? How do you continue to push through it? And I know a lot of people out there, they play fire and they reroll frost, or they just reroll a whole different a whole different class. Not many people can really stick to underrated, weak specs and classes, and that's totally understandable because everyone wants to play the strongest class. Like, I mean, why wouldn't you want to just destroy things and be strong? Like, everyone wants to be strong, so it's common sense to not play fire mage. But I still have fun playing fire, and let me explain in this video how I have fun playing fire. So I've been playing fire for quite some time now. Actually, like late Wrath is when I started playing. Mid Cato is when I started actually doing some PvP and pushing raiding. But since then, I've always been fire. Actually, that's a lie because there was actually one time in Cataclysm I tried Frost. I respect Frost. And at the time, I think there was dual specs. So one of my specs I changed Frost. That only lasted about like 20 minutes. I did like one BG and I'm like, okay, F this, I'm back to fire. So I don't know if that even really counts. I just like to say I've never played Frost before because it just makes me sound cool. But anyways, I've been playing for quite some time now. And, with everything in WoW, there's always up and downs. Like, there's really high moments of fire mages, and there's really low moments of playing fire where it's just really depressing. It's kind of like a roller coaster if you look at it. It just goes up and down. I swear that's what Blizzard does. Like, every new expansion, they like roll a dice and they're like, oh, what class is going to be good this season? Or what class is going to suck shit this season? It's just like randomized. So you never know. It's like you're so scared. Like, I'm like a fire mage in a little corner just whimpering and like hoping that fire will be good. But at the same time, I'm hoping that it's shit, and let me tell you why. But before I get into that, let me give you a couple tips on how to push through the depressing times. Most likely, if you're someone that plays a fire mage and watches my videos, you're going through this phase right now. And if you're not, that's great. Kudos to you. But I'm sure a lot of people are. So number one, don't push yourself too hard, and don't beat yourself up too much if you're not getting the results you want too quickly. You can QBGs and you can get farmed or whatever, and it might discourage you from getting gear or doing that PvP. But you always start somewhere. Do you think when I started playing fire, I started dominating like the first day? No. Second of all, enjoy the process, Even if you're losing, just tell yourself that this is a part of the journey, and this is just a small little part of your whole success. So if you're trying to hit like 2200 or get your first gladiator title or your rank 1, the experience that you're having right now is actually part of the whole bigger picture. If you don't go through these struggles, how will you achieve your goals? And lastly, you got to trust the process. Like, if you continue to play fire mage or whatever class you're trying to play right now and get good at, you have to trust yourself that if you continue to put effort into this, that eventually you will get really good. It's inevitable. There's no way that you can play something forever and not get good unless you're just playing casually and not setting goals for yourself or just not really giving a fuck. But if you're always pushing yourself to getting better, you have to trust that you will get better. And I know this is really cliche, but sometimes you gotta turn it down a notch and pull back and return to the fundamentals to remind yourself that it's all part of the process. And even I have to sometimes remind myself too. It's totally normal. There will always be frustrations, Just because I'm a rank 1 fire mage, do you think that I never get frustrated with my class? Do you think I go in there and just win every game. I know you guys actually think that. I know some of you guys think I'm like a god or something. But there's actually some days I queue arena and just lose every fucking game. Every game we just lose. And it's not because we even play that bad. Like, sometimes we'll actually play good, and some comps just out-comp us. There's just better classes out there, so it just makes it so much hard for us. Jungle Cleave. So, there's some comps you'll fight, and they can make multiple mistakes, but if you make one mistake, you're done. It's over. You lose. So, that's the sad thing about, you know, games, is that not everything's totally balanced. So, you're just going to have off days. You'll have bad queue sessions. But for the average player, I guess that could discourage them and make them re-roll or just quit the game. But I continue to stick through it. But listen, just because I'm a rank 1 player doesn't actually make me any better than you. Like I said earlier, some people think I'm a god, but I'm literally a normal guy. The only difference between you and me is that I actually push the hard times and activate my second wind. And I know I just used the warrior ability, but it's actually a term people use, okay? You should actually embrace the hard times, because that's when you actually break through that wall and reach another level of greatness. Like, for example, if you play fire right now and say eventually it gets buffed, there'll be a bunch of people flavor of the month re-rolling fire, but since you've been practicing and honing your craft for so much longer than them, you'll be one step ahead of them, and all those retard flavor of the month rollers will have nothing on you. Like, think of it that way. And it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight, you know? Like, do you expect to become a pro guitar player overnight? Do you think you can be like a little chode little nerd and then become super confident with girls overnight suddenly? Or do you think you can go from being poor to rich in like such a short time? No, you know? I know this is just a game, but it's like real life, you know? Like, the same rules apply. Unfortunately, this thing is called a social conditioning. So humans are just hardwired to take the easiest route and get the most rewards possible. This is why people take diet pills to lose weight instead of hitting the gym. This is why people take drugs and get high instead of trying to get high on life. No offense to people that take drugs, that's fine. And this is also why people re-roll to OP classes. Because they just want to fucking face roll and have fun right now. They're not thinking about the future, they just want the fun right now. So if playing this game is important to you and you want to improve, then step the fuck up and queue the fuck up. Because if you want to get better, you're not going to get better by queuing battlegrounds all day and skirmishes. I mean, it'll help, but you know, it won't really make much of a difference. So find people that you enjoy playing with, find people that have the same goals as you, and most importantly, find someone that accepts you for the spec you play, even though it's shit. Some people actually just play WoW casually, like they just like to PvE and like get some PvE loot, or they like, you know, collecting pets and getting achievement points, which is cool. If you have fun doing that, more power to you. Unfortunately, I have a curse where if I'm not fucking improving myself and getting better daily, I feel like crap. Like, I need to be improving. So if you have the luxury to just have fun in WoW without doing that, I'm jealous of you. But and there's also people that play casually that have, like, you know, work and school, obviously, and they don't have the time to invest in this game. And some people just log on just to play and joke around with their girlfriend or like their friends, just fuck around and have fun and then move on to the next game. And if that's the case, this video isn't even for you. But if you're one of those players that really want to get better and work towards it, then you got to step up and work hard and stop fucking around. And I really wish that for you. You know, the videos that I make, the guides that I do, are all because I want to help you guys out, and I want you guys to feel the fun and awesomeness that you get when you achieve something, like whether it's a rating achievement or a title achievement, or just messing people up and soloing and just destroying everything. Everything is just all good fun, and that's what I'm here to do, to help you guys out and reach that next level of greatness. So I hope you guys got a good message from this video, and I know this video is really fucking serious. But don't forget the #1 ingredient to becoming much better, which is just to have fun. You know, having fun is obviously the most important thing. Like, for me personally, I didn't really have to go through a lot of this, because all I did was, I always just enjoyed dueling people and just doing BGs. I just enjoyed the small things in WoW. And anytime I win an arena, it just feels amazing. I'm just having fun. So it, you know, allows me to stick to it much easier. But if you're not actually having fun playing a certain spec, maybe the spec's not right for you, then, you know, try a different one. That's why there's a lot of classes to play in variety. So before I bounce out of here, I have a question of the day for you guys. So this is just kind of like proof that I use to see how many of you guys actually made it to the end of the video. So if you answer this question, I'll know you made it to the end. So the question is, what class and spec do you play? So if you play Fire Mage, let me know you play Fire Mage in the comment down below. And let me know, give me a reason why you play Fire Mage. You know, the juicy reasons to why you play what you play. And if you play other classes like OP ones as well, just let me know anyways. Don't worry, I won't hate. But let me know why you play them as well. Do you like being strong? Do you like just you know, trying something new every time because you get bored? You know, whatever it is, let me know. I want to appreciate you guys for sticking through this video, and I will catch you next time. Keep earning shit.